It's your birthday. We gonna sit the car and just.
It's your birthday. In 2 days. In 2 days. Your boy old Sean Salvas will turn 49.
Woo! Wee, that's the year to Nike. I love this.
Well, you know what
72
time it
million.
is? It's Thursday night. Thursday night at 7 o'clock. Where the beauty and the comedian resides. Where the money resides. With my beauty, Robin D. Jones.
Hey, y'all.
Also introducing myself, Mr. Sean Salvas. And that's not Chavez, that's Sarvis.
Oh, look,
That's
that
Spanish.
You're not
You be-
Spanish.
You'd be surprised when they introduce me to the stage. People be looking for a Spanish dude. Be like, nah, man. What's going on, Robin? How you doing?
I'm doing well. How you doing, birthday boy?
Birthday's not the same with this COVID-19 mess. COVID is not the same.
You got to make the best of it.
Yeah, it's not the same. I have to. I don't know. I've been thinking about doing a virtual party, but a comedy show party. But no, I'm not going to do it. I'm just going to celebrate with my family. Cause COVID parties are whack. I do virtual parties. I do COVID parties. It's no cake. It's no ice cream. It's no people be looking at you eat cake. They're like, "Ooh, that looks good."
What kind you got?
What?
I said, what kind of cake you got? You know what? I will buy myself a birthday cake and eat it for you.
But it's not fun that way. It's fun when everybody has the same cake. And people got coconut cake, pineapple cake, chocolate cake, but it's not the same. So yeah, so I'm just gonna celebrate my birthday silently. You know, everybody know me. I do a big show at the Rams Head every January. Every January I do a big show at the Rams Head. Not this year, no. But anyway,
I'm good. I'm good.
I know you wasn't good yesterday with all that pandemonium at the Capitol. Man, they got more security at Chuck E. Cheese than that. What is going on? I see more security at Iverson Mall. What is going on?
Wow, I am just so like I'm still like that just didn't happen, and it didn't happen to us.
It didn't. It really. I mean, I was sitting there looking at the thing, and I'm like, "Oh, it's gonna be some violence go." The Capitol, what? It's gonna be some violence going down.
I thought that, like, I thought at some point, like, the security, because my family used to work at the Capitol, and there's like an underground subway. That's not a secret or anything, but I just knew all of a sudden people would come up from the ground and push them back, and I'm like, yo, they got them running.
Yeah.
They taking over. They sitting in seats. They throwing up nooses. I was like, beep, I'm gonna beat myself before I was about to let it out. I mean,
It was really unbelievable. I really, to be honest with you, I was looking at something. It looked like a foreign country, not here in the United States. That would. I'm sorry, that hadn't happened in the United States. We didn't do our topics. Our topics, of course, is going to be. I know. I'm sorry. I was just so anxious. The Capitol. Right. We're having yesterday the Capitol. Okay, and the next topic is going to be.
When is it okay to poop and fart around your significant other?
You know who came up with that? Okay. You pointing the wrong way.
Wrong.
Okay. And when is it a great time for you to bring your significant other around your parents? Now, that's going on with me now with my youngest. I really can't take it that far. So yeah.
With the youngest?
With my youngest. With my kids.
Oh, youngins. I was like, young. Okay. And then lastly, we are going to talk about who is the best female it's supposed to be hip hop artist of all time.
Yeah. Okay. Back to the Capitol. To the Capitol. it was just really unbelievable. I really wasn't really believing what I was seeing. It looked like a third world country that the people try to overtake the government. And just for the record, those were terrorists. Anybody that tries to overtake the government are terrorists. They're not patriots. They're not well, rioters, I guess, protesters or anything like that. They were terrorists. They were domestic terrorists.
I agree, and I'm telling you, I had so many emotions going on at one time, but I was thankful. Now, so everybody, the first thing people said was, if it was one of us out there,
Mhm.
what would it be like? And I'm not even going to touch that, but I'm thankful that I was able to sit back and say, y'all did this to yourself. Like, there's you can't dispute it. You saw a sprinkle of us that I didn't understand that either.
I didn't understand the sprinkle. I mean, it's jokes going on about the black dude standing up in the tundra, talking about where my stimulus check. I mean, that's why I would be. I ain't get my check yet, so that's where I would be. But at the same time, what was on his deal? He didn't look at his complexion. What was going on?
Yeah,
But at the same time, you do got some black Trump followers, and what has he ever done for us? Where have you been in the last 4 to 5
according
years?
to him, he did a lot. So like at the last debate, he was talking about all the great things that he has done for black people. So he was talking
Ain't
about
done jack. Ain't done nothing.
well, no, and he's instigated. I mean, he has done stuff, but I think it was in the just trying to do something so that he looks good in some way out
But
of
that's
this
his
whole
whole MO.
situation.
That's his whole
Because
MO.
they did give an extra stimulus to HBCUs, and like beyond that, I don't know what else that he did, but they did get an extra stimulus check for HBCUs to keep them open.
I ain't been to no HBCU in 30 years, so it ain't affect me. I ain't getting nothing, not a dime from it. I ain't getting no books. I ain't getting nothing from it. Big
Well, the
shout out
year
to Bowie
before
State.
last, I was like, you go to homecoming, you got something out of it.
No, we ain't had no homecoming this year. It wasn't. It
Not
wasn't
this
no.
year.
No, it wasn't no homecoming this year. Absolutely, it wasn't no entanglements going
Oh,
on. That's another subject. But anyway,
yes, another subject. But
anyway,
anyway, I am just I was embarrassed. I have a lot of friends that live overseas and I love them dearly. And honestly, like I was saying before, I don't really care what a lot of people say about me per se. I really have tough skin. But I did wonder, how are these people looking at us? And they don't see the white people that we see. They see America, and they do understand the difference between Trumpers and the rest of the world. They do understand that. But it's just the fact that they see us like that. They see us, they see people storming what is supposed to be, in a sense, almost sacred to us,
right.
and to this country and the foundation of the country. And they just totally desecrated it. And you know, a
Yeah.
lot of stuff that's happening now is way too late, and so we just really have to get on the ball and move forward.
Yeah. If we can, because that hatred. I mean, first of all, it was because of him. He jacked up everybody. And if your president is saying this, and then people are so stupid, they're being brainwashed
He
and think
told them to storm the Capitol. He told them to, and
exactly.
and I don't know if you saw like how it rolled out, but it wasn't that way initially. Like they were gathering initially, but they
Mhm,
didn't like one. Mike Pence wouldn't do what Trump wanted him to do. That was number
mhm,
one. And
mhm.
then when Mitch McConnell said, you know what, he won, like when they went in for the Arizona, and he was like, look, he won. That's it. Let's keep moving. And then the guy from Pennsylvania did it too. That's when they started storming, because guess what? They was hoping that Pennsylvania would object as well. They couldn't
Mhm.
get what they wanted. And so guess what? This is how we gotta react.
Yeah. Hmm.
And
Yeah.
so
Yeah. Well,
It's
don't
hard.
sweat yourself. We got some fun stuff. We got some fun
I
stuff to be talking
I
about.
know, but I do have to tell you a funny story because you know how I always gotta bring my daddy into stuff. Wait a minute.
Mr. Jones on another episode.
I know we made it.
This is a record. This is 11 minutes before Mr. Jones' name is brought up on the episode. This is a record.
I know, but I've got to tell you the story. I cannot.
Okay, well, can we begin? Can we begin what the story is about?
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you. Wait, I gotta get it. Sean,
Wait a minute, but we got to go into the title first.
The title of my story with my daddy.
No, the title of the subject. The subject title.
We're gonna get down. I got this. Let me do this, Sean. Anyway, Sean. So I have now been trying to lose my COVID weight. So I've been drinking all these smart waters. This one has tea. Most of them just have water. But I've been drinking 3 of these a day. So as I was watching the Capitol and all that stuff unfold, I had to go to the bathroom 10 to 15 times, every 2 seconds. I was like, I'll be right back. Tell you what happened. I'll be right back. Tell you what happened.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know this fool sent me a Cash App yesterday for his water bill because I peed and flushed the toilet so many times.
Who sent you a water bill?
My daddy sent me a Cash App asking for his money back for the water bill. So anyway, I just had to tell you that. So anyway, Sean.
What a smart water?
No, because I went to the bathroom and kept flushing his toilet.
Oh, you was over his house?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God.
So he sent me a Cash App. It's too funny. Anyway, so I was saying that because, I get so all over, and, when we're about to talk about pooping and farting, I just couldn't help resist talking about peeing too. We might as well just bring it all together.
Bring it all out. Pooping and farting. I noticed females that I have dated. I have a joke about this though, but females I have dated, they don't poop and fart or doo-doo in front of me. And I'm like, well, when is the appropriate time? When is the exact time when your girl looks at you like, oh, I gotta go boo-boo. Oh, I gotta go boo-boo. When is the appropriate time for you to go and relieve yourself? Or you on the bed, y'all watching, Martin, and you go, burn, sorry. And I'm like, my mouth was open. I mean, when is the appropriate time for you to go boo-boo? Never, Robin, you are a woman. Now it's different for a man because a man will go, burn.
Just however.
But you are a woman. You're a classy lady at that. When is the appropriate time? When is a good time for you?
I don't even know because I still and it's so funny because I just won't. I will be like, I'll be back, and I'm running downstairs to get some water. I'll go downstairs.
Oh.
I will excuse myself or act like I'm going to the closet to get something out the closet. If it comes out, I'm looking around to see if he heard it.
Oh my God.
But I have friends that just go for it. I have a lot of friends and they're like, oh, it's natural. It's a bodily function. And it is.
But that'll change the perspective for me. If I meet a nice lady and she look good, she's classy and everything, but she go burn. I never forget one time. I forgot I got a story. I remember one time that I thought this girl was very gorgeous. She was gorgeous, right? And so we was in the car. We was going to the movies. And we was right across Woodrow Wilson Bridge. We was almost in Virginia. And I was like, I was like, did you fart? And so she went off on me. She was like, I would not fart. I would not fart in your car. And I was like, no, somebody did something. I ain't hit no animal. Somebody did something. You know what I'm saying? But that just changed my whole perspective towards her. But I think if we 2 or 3
so it
months
turned you off or it turned you on?
It turned me off. It
Okay.
turned me off, but I think if we are 3 months in or whatever, and you go burn. But one thing is, I don't like to do number 2 over a girl's house that I just met. and it always seems like to come with that. You know what I'm saying? And then they don't have no toilet paper. They got like 2 McDonald's napkins laying on the sink. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. So yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. No, I'm gonna tell you. Okay, you go ahead. But I got a story for this. I forgot. These
No,
stories
you
are
go
coming
ahead.
back. Huh?
You go ahead. It's your birthday. Go ahead.
Okay, look. So one time, this I was young though. One time I was like about 12, 13 years old. You ever go over with somebody over the phone without seeing them?
Absolutely. I did that many times.
Okay, so me and my cousin, we actually met these girls over the phone. So we went to go see them and everything. So that was cute. I'm trying to shorten the story up. So that was cute. They liked us, we liked them and everything. So when you're 12 years old, you're not doing a whole bunch of talking. You know, you just running around playing, you know, tag or whatever. So all of a sudden, I was playing, my stomach went, oh. And I said, well, maybe I got a fart, right? So I was playing, my stomach did it again. Oh, so I went to the girl. I said, hey, can I use your bathroom? So she said, she lived in the high rise. She was like, boy, I am not going to you. I'm not going all the way upstairs unless you use the bathroom. So I was like, please, right? So she finally gave me the key. I had to go and find the apartment. I had to go and find the apartment door. I had to find the key. She must have been like a little janitor because she had a whole bunch of keys on this ring. So I had to find the key and everything. So I went up in the bathroom. I had to find the bathroom in the apartment. So I'm taking my pants down as I'm facing the toilet, right? I went and it was coming. I went and tried to swing around and tried to put my pants down while I went on the side of the toilet, right? Now I'm like 12 years old. So I'm like, oh my God. So I went and wiped up the toilet. I went and wiped up the boo-boo with their stockings and towels and everything or whatever, right? And so I boo-boo and I flushed the toilet. Why did all the water in the toilet start rising up, right? I was like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. So whoever lived there had a fish tank and a fish net in the tub for some reason, right? I went and took the fish net and took the boo-boo and was throwing out the window. It was kids outside talking about somebody throwing doo-doo out here, right? So I was throwing the doo-doo out the window, right? So but I was in there for like about 45 minutes. So the mother came home. The mother's like, baby, I need to get in that bathroom. So I was like, okay, ma'am. So she jimmy the bathroom lock with a credit card. There I was with my pants down my waist, doo-doo on the walls. Or I don't believe I'm telling you the story. Doo-doo on the walls, everything, right? House. And so there I was walking home with doo-doo on me, and it's more to the story. But anyway, but yeah, it's crazy.
That is just nasty.
I was 12 years old.
It don't matter. That was so nasty.
Yeah, but that
is see, and that is exactly why let me find my own space. Let me find my own. And I even got nerve, like I carry around poopery with me all the time.
Poopery.
So yeah, so the stuff that you spray in the toilet first, and then you poop, and then when you flush it, it doesn't stink.
What?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I got a little bottle. I carry it everywhere I go.
Oh my God. Yeah.
I don't want people to be like, what you doing in there? Did something die? I mean, I already know that. So
I carry some Newports. Not that I smoke, but I just light and then make sure that never mind. Anyway, but yeah.
Oh my God. So being that you did that in that young lady's house, let's talk about when is it time to bring somebody to your house to meet you? When is a good time? I mean, so Sean, let's start as adults. When did you bring someone home to your mom? And then we'll talk about when your daughter should bring someone home.
Well, to be honest with you, when I was young, I bring anybody. I will bring anybody from the age of 14. Hey, mom, that's Kim, or that's Susie, or that's whatever. I just bring, But then when I realized, when I got older or whatever, then it was, it got a little bit serious to me. So I guess like maybe like about 5 dates. Five dates, and I knew that this person was not a fly by night person. Then I would bring them home or whatever. If it was like close to Thanksgiving, I'll like 3 dates or whatever, three or 4 dates or whatever. That I introduce them to my mom. Then my mom be like, what happened to So, but I would introduce them, to my mom. And so my mom ain't like nobody. My mom ain't like, huh? Don't even shake your head like that, because I know Mr. Jones was not liking nobody either.
Nope.
So my mom was not liking nobody. My mom was not liking nobody. But it's like you have to have a feel for it. I don't want to give you a correct date, but you have to have a feel for it. Now, my daughters, I have to be honest with you. They're very good about not bringing every Tom, Dick, and Harry to come meet me. One Thanksgiving, Sydney had bought her boyfriend. She announced that she was going to bring her boyfriend, right? So Shauna had a boyfriend, but Shauna was like, well, no, let me see how this goes first, because I don't know where they got. Like, I'm not going to cook them and eat them. I just want to meet them. I just want to size them up and see what type of, dude that you're dealing with or whatever, right? So I met Sydney's boyfriend and everything. And so then this is Thanksgiving dinner. So Shauna was like, oh, well, let me call mine. And it was at the end of dinner. So he came over and everything. So I asked Ryan. Ryan is the youngest child. I asked her, I was like, do you got anybody I want to meet? You got any third, fourth graders that I want to meet? or whatever. But at the same time, I really, now, to be honest with you, I don't know how long. Well, no, it was like about a year before I was able to meet Sydney's boyfriend. Sean, I think it was like about maybe 4 or 5 months. So that's good. And then Sydney doesn't have I'm telling her all their business. Sydney don't have a boyfriend now. But Shauna has been dating a guy for like a year, almost 2 years or whatever. So
and you know him.
Yeah, I know. He's a pretty good guy. He's a pretty
okay.
He's a pretty good guy.
So listening to you, I think it's very different for guys and girls.
Mm-hmm.
I would never bring anybody home to meet my parents. Look, my son's father met my parents after I was 3 months pregnant.
Are you serious? By the way, this is gonna be your son-in-law.
I mean, when I realized I couldn't bob and weave and get out of that one, I was like, well, I guess you got to meet him.
Wait a minute. What I'm interested in is, what did Mr. Jones say? What did Mr. Jones say?
I don't even look. I'm being honest.
What did Mr. Jones say?
I don't even remember.
I know he's really on the dude because he can't get his little Robbie pregnant. I know.
So let me tell you. So the last time I brought the guy home, look, my mom sat on the couch and asked him questions, and my dad just leaned in and was like, yeah, like he was, and I was grown. Look, and I was grown. I was 47 years old.
But you're not grown in your daddy's eyes. In your mama's eyes, maybe, but not in your daddy's eyes.
I am not at all. Now, my son, he hasn't brought home. He's only brought home 2 girlfriends that I can think of. One, I like the girl he's dating now. I like the other one. I'm so glad she gone.
Hold on, you like the girl? Wait a minute. You like the girl that he was dating?
That he's with now. So actually, he was dating her. They broke up. Then he got with somebody else. I ain't like her, and now he back with the first one. I like her.
Okay. So you, because I always thought about that, because nobody. No, well, in my opinion, like, mothers are the crucial test, especially with their baby boys. I used to date this Spanish girl, and my mother was like, "Yeah, fajita call." I'm like, "Are you?"
Now, my son. Now, I didn't bring many guys home. When it was just me and my son, I didn't. But Gregory be like, the guy be like, name is Bill, and he'll be like, so is that Fred? And I'd be like, yo, like, or is that Tyrone? You know, like he would just mess up your
Oh, he
whole
was
group.
studying
Just,
you.
just start calling out guys' names, and I'll be like, yeah, so it's hard actually to be a single parent and you got to bring that person home to your child. I think that's harder than going to my parents. I get it both ends.
My daughter's like everybody though. My daughters, they don't
Mm.
have no criteria. They just they just take me to the wolves. My daughters like they like everybody. They well, I ain't gonna say they like everybody, but they don't hold no they don't be like this, you know, like
Mm-mm.
when they come around. But my daughters and I'm like, y'all cannot like everybody. Y'all, even though that I bring them home just to test you out to see how you gonna deal with them. But they're like, you want some Kool-Aid? Like, you don't offer her no Kool-Aid.
No, my son be like, he'll be real cool. He'll walk by me. He was like, he gotta go and keep walking to the kitchen. Like he'll lean in, he do that. Oh, he gotta go. And then just keep going to the kitchen, like, you know, you want some water? He'll do the same thing. But he'd have leaned in and was like,
You gotta go. That's
mm-hmm.
my man. That's my man, Gregory. That is
Like
funny as all the what.
he will let me
He be doing hand signals. He got to get out of here.
yeah, so now that he's older, I'm older. Now he's like trying to get rid of me. Like he's like, you wanna? Please.
Right.
You know, now he's like that. But like, ooh, when he was
That's,
like a teenager,
he was like, yeah, cause y'all are just y'all grew up together, basically. Y'all grew up together, so y'all like mothers and daughters and like mothers and sons and like friends, cause y'all basically I
no,
mean
we're good. Yeah, we're good. But see, we didn't grow. I was an older mother. I know I look young. Thank you, but I mean, I was 27. That's older. I mean, it's not like I was 18.
You're young. You're still young at heart. You're still young.
Of course.
Yeah, you're still young. Yeah,
But
because you had Gregory when you started working at Crossland.
I had him while I was working at Crossland.
Yeah, you were still young because you was relatable to your students.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Can you believe that kid is about to turn 21?
Yeah.
I can't believe it.
Yeah. Well, mine are 19. They won't be 20 until like the middle of this year. So that goes to show that that's a good sign of you getting old.
Of who getting old?
Of you getting old.
No. That means he can just join in this goodness. I had some great plans with, before COVID happened. I just knew we was gonna be partying on a cruise ship, having the bands. I was like, hey, just stay in the perimeter. We good.
Don't even make me sad. Don't even make me sad because because like okay, 49 is not a significant year. So 49
is because it's like the pre-party to the party.
But what's going to happen if I'm 50 years old and this COVID still stuff be going on?
You figure it out. You rent a cabin and have a cabin with like. What can you have? 10 people? So like,
man, say the mother don't pay that because you be having you be having 10 people. Hey, mess around, get locked up for your birthday. You know they ain't having that.
You get like a cabin or something like that. You do something.
I ain't no money for no cabin. Where cabin at around here?
What's that place? I forgot the place name, but there's cabins. There's a lot of places.
Great Wolf Lodge or something like that?
No. Now that's a super spreader. I'm not talking about going somewhere like that.
Oh, okay. Well,
I'll figure it out. But yeah,
just cash at me. That'll make me feel better. Cash at me.
Cash app you.
Yeah, cash at me. Big Sarv. Cash at me. Big.
Okay. Everybody that is on this show tonight, let's show Sean some birthday love. We're going to cash app him, and then we're going to talk about our books later, and you're going to buy Sean's book today and show him that birthday love.
Yeah, show me some birthday love. I'm so excited.
$Big Sarv. That's BIGSARV.
Speaking of Big Sarv, Who was the hottest rapper, female rapper? You like my segue?
No,
it had nothing to do with nothing. It had nothing
at all. But it sounded like a hip hop name. I got you.
It had nothing to do with nothing. That's my segue. Yes. Speaking of Big Saul, who was the greatest female rapper of all times?
So I'm gonna tell you, like
okay, I'm gonna tell you this. I gotta reveal the behind the scenes stuff. Robin is from Baltimore. Robin, everybody knows Robin's from Baltimore if you follow the show.
Baltimore.
Okay, Robin, I don't know what the hell happened. Excuse me, I don't know what happened, but Robin was like on the side of Duran Duran.
Don't do the Culture Club. That's right. Wham!
I don't know what happened. I don't know if she went to a rock concert, her friends took her to a rock concert or whatever. So she don't even remember half the rappers. She really don't remember.
No, I do remember the rappers. I'm just saying when we was picking genres, I just like them. I'm eclectic.
Okay.
I can be around anyone. So therefore, I just like that stuff.
But see, like this is like me. I remember the songs like sing a rock song right now. Right off the top of your head. Go. Bam. Go. Sing a rock song.
No, because now I feel like you're making me feel some kind of way right now.
I'm not picking on you. Okay, anyway, I remember like if somebody sang a tune, I remember the rock song. Rob me like that's that Duran Duran. I'm like, how did you know that? That's Boy George, And I'm like, no, I mean, I remember the songs. I mean, I grew up in the 80s and 90s. I mean, you be in the Walmart or you be at GC Murphy's. Remember GC Murphy's?
No, we ain't had that in Baltimore.
Yeah, I had GC Murphy. Y'all remember you remember A&P?
We had A&Ps.
I don't know what A&P stood for, but anyway, but you'll hear the sound over the airways, and you're like, oh, we got a nice sound too. Okay, but you ain't go to your car and crank it up, So, but
you would sing along.
But the greatest. Well, first of all, let's go back. One of the pioneers, because female rappers get a bad rap. They are sometimes overlooked. And one day I was in my car and I was listening to some female rappers, and I was like, and they are some pioneers like Salt and Pepper. They are the pioneers, but I overlooked one. Roxanne Shante. Did you see that movie?
I did.
But that was great. That was really great. That was really great. But Salt and Pepper, Salt is I can't say it's a good friend of mine because I lost in touch with her, but she came to one of my shows and she thought I was awesome. Right now, this is the thing that meant. Oh, that was major to me. That was like Cardi B saying like, "Hey, Sean, I thought you was great," but for Salt and Pepper, I was a kid, and that's like Stacey Lattisaw. Stacey Lattisaw is my friend, but she was my Beyonce back in the day. You know what I'm saying? Like people don't even know about her now. She's old school. She's this go, but I still love her. But she was my Beyonce back in the day. But like anybody that I met that I was growing up, I automatically loved. You know what I'm saying? So Salt and Pepper, they did their thing. Then Mike Sounds Nice, check 1, check 2, and I Take Your Man. Even though I wasn't singing it, I would hum that. And what else?
I take your man right out the box and put him under my padlock. That was see, I do know music, Sean.
You do know music, but I'm gonna tell you
when I was I took an early exit. I took the toll road. Okay. Anyway, so I was speaking to my son because my son is a DJ, and he's like hands down, like I actually knew before he even said anything, his favorite hip hop artist is Lauryn Hill. And I never really thought about her in terms of hip hop, but she is such a lyricist, and she, oh my, it's so smooth with it.
Only knock I got on Lauryn Hill, she was a great rapper. She was a great singer. She was always late to her concerts.
Oh, I never went. So
yeah, I never went to a Lauryn Hill concert, but you just hear bad, rumors like the show started at 9, she'll come out at 1. Talk about what's up, Work. That's what's up. Yeah, work. I gotta go to work tomorrow.
Nah,
So
I ain't no work.
but at the same time, her style, yeah, I really enjoy the style. What about Eve?
I loved Eve.
You
I
love Eve?
I like Eve. I think she's one of those few people that I think that didn't get as much credit as she deserved. I even liked her show.
I liked her more as an actress.
Did you?
More so,
And
yeah. I liked her more. I mean, with a pit bull in a dress, I don't even know how to respond to that. I don't even know how to respond to that. But yeah, Eve was really really good. Queen Latifah. Once again, I like their acting skills. Queen Latifah is a well, can you say a beast for a woman? A beast in acting.
I think that she has been, unlike anyone else, one of the groundbreaking activists
Yes.
in terms of her lyrics, in terms of just her actions, like that's what and she was one of the first that broke out into acting and everything else. I loved her and Bringing Down the House. Like I mean, there was a few of her movies that I
I
liked.
forgot about Bringing Down the House.
Yes,
Yeah.
with Steve Martin. Yes.
JJ Fad.
Oh, love, do love, sing me love, do love.
One hit wonders. One hit wonders.
That-
Uh,
that-
what about Queen Pen?
She had that one song. Oh,
I can't think of the name of the song, but a party ain't a party when it's ran all through with something.
yes.
Yeah. And after that,
Good.
it was right back to Walmart. So yeah,
Stop it.
yo.
My name is Yo Yo.
I'm not up.
on
What?
that.
What?
She did she have a whole album? I don't remember.
She had a couple albums. She was pretty. She was really pretty. That was her.
She is. I don't think she's gone. She still is. But
Lil'
there are
Kim.
some people. I liked Lil' Kim back in the day. Now this new Lil' Kim.
I don't even know who she is.
Now I do want to know what happened. What brought on the transformation?
Well, you know what? I think that first of all, Lil' Kim was already pretty. I think that she was
beautiful.
I think she's a cute little girl. But see, you gotta live that lifestyle, whatever. The male rappers call you bees and hoes and all this other stuff, and females, whatever. You live that lifestyle. So she was not in love with her look, I would say, and so she just did. Oh my God, she had just did a whole type of transaction to herself and everything, and then everything was sex. Everything was sex. And I'm like, girl, you look good. You don't need your titties out and on everything. You look good.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But
yeah.
but I enjoyed her with Lil C's and all of them.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I like that.
It. Yeah. Mm-hmm. The Brat.
Yeah, I like the Brat.
Okay. You don't know too much about it, but you like, I like the Brat.
I was I have her song in my head. I can't think of it, but I mean, she's gone through a lot. I like her on the Ricky Smiley show. I like her, and she's on the Rap Game. She helps out with the Rap Game. So, I mean, she's definitely, she understands the field.
What happened to Foxy Brown?
I have no idea. But
Foxy Brown was one of my favorites. I mean,
beautiful too.
Yeah, she was beginning to be one of my favorites, and she just fed. Oh, okay. The new rappers.
What about these new ones? I know. I'm like
Megan Stallion.
Because you got to talk about the WAPs now. That right there.
I know.
She's cute. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know nothing about these.
I'm like with you. I'm really basically old school. I know Cardi B because my daughters like listen to her like in the car or whatever. They're like, oh, that's Cardi B, and they get to singing the song. And like I think her voice is great. I think that she got some lyrics, but she's not my favorite. You know, my
Yeah.
favorite of all now I have to be honest with you. My favorite of all times, my favorite female rapper of all times is MC Light.
Okay.
Yeah.
She always had that raspy, like everyone thought
Yes.
she was so
Her voice,
manly.
her voice can make her billions of dollars. You know, she did the sound, she did the voiceovers for BET and the awards or
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah. So Paper Thin, what? Paper and cha 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 to this Mardi Gras. I'm a dope
Yeah.
female that you
Look
heard
at
so far.
that.
Yeah.
That's what you need to
Yeah.
do for your birthday. But we're gonna send you cash app, $ Big Sauce. I got you. I got you. I got you. I got you.
Somebody already sent me a cash app. Who was to send me a cash app?
Yeah.
Michael Rogers.
That's right. That's right.
Michael Rogers, man. Thank you so much, brother.
Thank
That's
you.
he's a reverend out of Woodbridge, man. Good brother, good
That's
family.
right. Let's take care of Sean tonight, family.
Yeah, absolutely. Take care
Yeah.
of me because I'm not going to have fun on my birthday.
Since we can.
Oh,
I'll
I
get
like
$1
that.
as
Is that
well.
making it rain?
Yeah, it is.
Well,
Wait a
you
minute.
can't make it rain. Make it hell. I'll take quarters and nickels and dimes.
I got a story about that, but that's for offline. Anyway,
Okay.
I've seen it done before.
You always got the nasty stories anyway.
We tell them offline.
Well, what about your book, Robin? And we need some updates about this going to Paris and to Los Angeles with
I know. I'm waiting to find out. They had three events that they wanted me to attend, but I'm not too keen on the traveling right now. But they said that they may send someone in my place, so I just have to make sure that that's airtight
you wouldn't
before I do
travel.
it.
Well, you travel.
I travel, but I travel in places that I know and are safe, that are in my bubble. Like I don't know what Los Angeles is like. You know what I'm saying? I don't know where I would be staying. I'm not
Have
there
you ever been
yet.
to LA?
No, I've been to San Francisco, but I haven't been to
Okay.
LA.
Okay. I
Um,
haven't been to San Francisco. I've been to LA.
so it was, they have three places they want me to go. One was LA, one was London, and the other was Arizona. So, um, all of them are COVID, and more COVID. So,
Mhm.
we're just going to see how this goes. But yes, actually, I'm only going to do 2 seconds on my book. But hey, this is my book, Didi
Oh, but
Freshman.
let me ask you something. Let me ask you something though. Have you ever looked on social media and seen people who are in warmer states don't really wear masks?
So, yeah, I
Because
saw about.
I was checking out this girl that went to high school with me on IG today. She lives in Hawaii, and I ain't see no mask.
But
Uh,
you go in certain places and it's just not the same. Like they said, like in New Zealand, like nobody's wearing masks. My buddy in Fiji, he was like, we don't have any mask here. So it may be in different climate. I don't think like anywhere in the United States right now is. um and after yesterday, I just think that was just a super spreader, and all of them gonna go home to their families. And none of them was wearing masks, not even to hide their face, if not anything. So we ain't gonna start back on that. Anyway, so this is my book, Didi Freshman Year. Woo!
whoop, 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 whoop. Okay.
And it is a great coming of age book, but it is for all ages. It's like old school meets new school, because it tells a lot from like how we live life, but it's also from a young lady from today. Well, not today, because it was written before COVID, but great book to read. And then
Don't believe it's true or not. Don't make the mistake like I did, because I'm like, Robert, I'm like, who had iPads in 1984? Who was doing the iPads?
he thought I was in every part of the book. But there is some of me, of course, in that book, but not the way Sean was trying to figure out. But you can get my book on Amazon.com. And then if you buy the book on Amazon, please leave a review. The more reviews that you give, then that helps me become a bestseller. And I'm trying to do that because I will have book number 2 coming out very soon.
That's right. Dee Dee's sophomore year.
Sophomore year. Yep.
Yeah, yeah, she had to go to study hall. But anyway, I have two books. Lost in Love. Actually, my Lost in Love book has been picking up. I got a check the other day.
Woo!
Yeah,
Let's
yeah.
get Sean a check, y'all. Let's get Sean a check.
It was only for $78, but at the same
That's
time, I got a check.
You
Yeah.
know how much you had to sell for that $78?
How much?
A good amount of books.
Okay. Well, this is my first book, Lost in Love, and this is a GPS to a Christian relationship. I'm gonna tell you something right now. If you read this book right here, it will guarantee marriage, engagement, or significant other. I'm gonna tell you something right now. This book right here,
Really? Dr. Love, really?
Dr. Love is what they call me. But anyway, yeah, this book right here will guarantee love is near. Okay, just purchase this book. It's $15 on Amazon, Amazon.com. Okay, this is my baby. This is my autobiography, The Father, the Son, and the Comedian. It tells the story about my life, of how I came up when I was in the wild streets of Oxon Hill. I was in the wild streets of Oxon Hill, and I came up as a man. And my comedy career talks about who I toured with, Kevin Hart, Cedric the Entertainer, Monique, and everything. And so and actually, somebody reminded me, it ends how life is now for me. So it's a very, very interesting book. Love came and love lost and everything. Very, 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 very good book. And you can cash at me with this book. $ Big Sarv, BIGSARV, and get this book. And it'll come in a week. It comes to me, I autograph it and sign it, and then I send it off to you. In the memo, leave your address in the memo on Cash App, and I'll be coming to you in a week. Okay. So,
but if you just want to cash app Sean because it's his birthday.
That's right. Cash app me. Yeah, because it's gonna be. I mean, honestly, I don't even know what to do for my birthday. I really don't know. I can't turn up. So
you can't. So Sean, I was telling Sean earlier today, you got to watch this new show called Netflix. On Netflix.
Not Netflix. Not Netflix. What is it called?
On Netflix. It's called the History of Swear Words. Wait a minute. Look, the history of swear words. Now, Sean knows I'm a cusser, and I I am not bad.
She's a graduate from MFU. A cussologist.
I just am very eloquent with my language. And so therefore, but if you all get a chance, it has Nicolas Cage on there and a whole bunch of comedians, but they tell the history of cuss words. So swear words, that's what they call them, swear words.
Swear word.
We call it cussing. And so so I know Sean is not a big cusser, but he said he's gonna watch it. So
I'm gonna check, because I always want to know, where did boop boop originate from? Like, and it rolls off your tongue so beautifully.
It does. And I was just, when I talk about certain topics, it takes a minute for me to hold it. I gotta think to hold it, but yeah.
I used to be a big cusser, but I just don't cuss no more. I used to be.
Look, it was when we saw Dolomite that we realized our cussing was not cussing. When Sean and I saw Dolomite, we was like, damn.
I opened up for Dolomite like with 96 or 97. And he cussed so much. Nobody wasn't even allowed to cuss except for him. He cussed so much. Even thugs was like, God dang, what is going on?
We was going up in the elevator like crying.
Everything was, I took a mother effer and syllable beat. I'm like, God.
And stuck in it, and it did. I'm like,
oh my God. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that is our show for the day. We went over
Yes.
for 5 minutes, but it's all good.
Yeah, it's your birthday. We can do that.
Yeah, turn up. Yeah,
Yeah.
turn up. Yeah.
Oh Lord.
But I want to thank y'all for listening to me. Hey, look, I'm gonna tell you something right now. Thank you for supporting our show. If you know about Mr. Jones, then you are a follower on our show. That's our inside joke. That's our inside joke. If you know about Mr. Jones, yeah.
You've been following our show.
We want to thank you for following us on YouTube or Facebook. Sean Sarvis 1 and Sean Sarvis 2. We gotta get your page hooked up.
Beauty and the Comedian.
Yes.
On YouTube, please like and subscribe. We would love to get that up and really running. So support us. This is how we take care of each other and storm the Capitol our own way. That's how we.
Yeah. I like how you put that. That's good. That's
Oh,
okay. So on behalf of Robin D. Jones and myself, Sean Sarvis, thank you so much. And we will check y'all out next Thursday. Next Thursday,
7
January 14th, 7 o'clock. Be there.